That's kind of quiet. I'm not hearing any game noise. Hang on. That's better. How are you doing today anyway? Sorry I'm a little bit late getting started on today's stream. Just helping my folks out with something. But we're here now, so I've been having to think about this game overnight. And now that we've got the Red Army pursuing us, which is a bit of a worry, we can't hang around too much. We're going to have to like really prioritize some of the things. Like crafting supplies are so few and far between. And we're definitely going to have separate groups going out. Oh, we're currently waiting for Squad 1 to return from here. I'm assuming they're on the way back. Yeah, okay. 49 minutes to get back to the train. So from there, it would make sense to send someone out to the weapon dealer, I think, and send somebody to the lake, because the lake's going to be food. Who's in Squad 1? Please don't be my herbalist. Right, that's fine. So what we're going to do is new squad. We're going to get someone going out to the lake. We want the typical herbalist, survivalist, hunter for the fishes. Those lovely fishes. And let's get the last one. Right, so the last... I can't see the last one. Please don't tell me the other one's in squad. Confirm that. Hang on. Can we just view squad? I think we've got one of them in here somewhere. Hey, Catherine. How's it going today? Pavel isn't anything. Oh, he needs leveling up. Should we do that now? This guy's a klutz, and I wish there was some way of getting rid of this. I guess he's my combat guy, isn't he? He is a rifleman with a backup as a machine gunner. And a worker, but I don't like having him as a worker because he is a complete klutz. I don't know. I'll add one into dexterity then. Oh, we don't have points? Oh, he's not to level up. Oh, weird. I thought that flashed up suggesting he was. Right, so we haven't had anyone die. So why, if I'm trying to edit this squad, is it not showing me? We've currently got the hunter and survivalist and what's the herbalist? Is it because she's working on the train? I bet it's... Oh, no, hang on. There he is. Okay, he's got so many perks now. Although quirks might be more of an apt name that we can't see what they are. So we put those in. Adding him... Oh, yes, okay. Add him as a machine gun. I see. I wondered why there was a delay on that. Right. Brilliant. So let's get them going out to the lake. And select squad. Select squad 2. They can deploy. Do you know, we might be able to send them on there. Oh, I need my housebreaker burglar team for that. Do we have a housebreaker and a burglar? Because we can meet them further up if we can. We've got the burglar. But the one we want is actually... Do you know what? I don't think we've got time. So we're just going to do this. So we put the burglar in. And it's a choice between getting the maximum out of each location or just getting something or having to miss the location altogether. So let's make sure we've got people. You can go. And I guess you can... Yeah, you can go. You're not currently doing anything. I'm going to send them in threes. And I'm going to send them all the way down to there. And hope we don't get into a fight, but you never know. And so we can move the train on. We can get this squad going to this place, and by which point we can meet them back up. And then we're going to have to move the train further forwards. So here's the plan anyway. It's a desperate plan today, but we're now in desperate times. I don't like this thing sneaking up behind me. Pause. Did we get to the lake? We've got to fish. We've absolutely got to fish. And going here, it's just the merchant. Oh, this one can only be visited after the train has passed it. That's... it pauses automatically. I should remember that now. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. So explore for an hour. We didn't get the housekeeper person, but that's okay. What we can do... Oh, I could have been upgrading the train. Screw it. Oh, that's another thought I had, actually. If we're going to upgrade the train, let's actually move the train on. And so we can actually visit the merchant now. It's just keeping an eye on that thing that we just have to be a little bit careful of. So he's selling cigars, which we're not currently using. Just for a bonus to morale. Oh, he's a weapons dealer, an arms dealer. Okay, we don't have the money, but this is something that we should probably spend. Machine gun ammo is something I feel we've got lots of, because this is one of my plans for today, is to make better use of the machine gunners. Wow, we don't have a lot of machine gun ammo. We're really badly off for rifle ammo as well. And that seems to be suggesting we're even out of handgun ammunition too. Oh, crap. I guess we need to get the engineers working on building some better... Well, building some more ammunition, maybe? I'll have to see what resources that requires. So we don't need one of those. That's a tier 1 rifle, so we don't need any of the weapons, so that's good. Can we afford to sell a Mosin rifle? Very cunning plan. I need more cunning plans. This game feels like I'm keeping people alive, but it's kicking my ass in the resource department. I have a feeling that we're going to need some... I'm going to buy 50 handgun ammo. Because, well, no, I better buy 100. No, I better buy 50. Because it's at 60. We'll go 60, because it's a nice round number. Even that's a lot of money. Oh, and the rifle ammunition is so expensive. But I feel like we're going to need some. I'm going to buy 100. Watch me come across some stash where there's just loads of the stuff. We use a lot of rifle ammunition. That's way too much. That's nearly all my money. I'm going to go 70. It's not enough. We're going to have to do it. You don't have enough money. 116 is missing. We're going to sell one of these Mosin rifles. Things are super expensive. Accept trade. Right. So while we're sat here, the train can pass on. Do you know what? We're going to go to there with the train. Oh, I need to click depart, don't I? The merchant? Am I on the wrong thing? I guess this guy's finished his job, right? What have we got? We went through the place, blah, blah, blah. Buildings, old clothes. We got some cloth and some XP, which is... Don't get me wrong, it is very nice. Oh, they can move while the train's in motion. That's weird then, because yesterday I set someone returning to the train and then moved the train, and they didn't return to the train until the train had stopped. I must have done something in a different order. Choice for morale is either lung problems or alcohol liver problems. Yeah, it's some choice, isn't it? We are on pause. So I'm going to send to the herbalist. It's just a merchant, but we're waiting, so I feel like we should select a squad. I need to send the guy with the right thing. We don't have the right thing in this. Do you know what? You shouldn't be doing this. You're my housebreaker sort of explorer person. The guy who is good at this is probably injured to the high heavens. He's not there. He didn't die. Oh, I think I can't deploy him because he is injured. So we'll just have to pick, I guess, anyone else that doesn't really matter. Whilst trying to keep people in decent condition, you may as well go. He's... yes, okay. Oh. No machine gun for him, I think. I'll send him in as a level 1 medic. So this one, we want to select squad, deploy. We'll just go see what's there. I can't see us buying any herbs, but... Did we get any food? It was full of fish. Fortunately, Maximilian was with us, and it was like magic. So it's good sending these people there. All we got was 17 food. But 17 food is... Do I need to actually tell you to return to the train? Yes, I do. And this is actually a station, so we're going to stop here on the way. Let me see. I don't have the right guy for doing this. And they don't really have anything that exciting to buy anyway. I have no money. This is a bit of a concern down here. So what we're going to do, we're waiting for these guys to get back. I'm going to see if I can risk upgrading one of the cars. Now, my thoughts are that we make space for new soldiers. Because if we come across some, we can't fit them in the cars at the moment. I guess the other side of this... What's the storage situation like, actually? Oh, we're okay for storage at the moment. We can fit some more crap in there. One thing we might need to worry about is if we get more soldiers, we're going to have to spend more on food. But we do need the living spaces, so... Comfy living. This will give us 3 additional living spaces for 100 wood and 100 cloth. Cool, we can afford each of those. It's currently daytime, so let me put everyone who's currently, maybe not the injured guys. And there are a few injured guys. We're probably best off not putting those in. In fact, we don't have a good situation here when it comes to... I mean, we could put him in. I'll tell you what, let's not put the really horribly badly injured guy in. Let's put him in. And this is done in an hour and a bit. So this is just to get us some more space for someone to come and live in. Maybe I should have done that in the hospital car, eh? Just pause, because that said engineer leveled up to level 2, I think. Did it not? Can we click on him? No, I don't want to assign that. I want to have a look at him. They're researching winter uniforms. That's okay. We're going to stay here until everything comes back. He just ranked up as well. Actually, did he rank up properly? Oh, not a work injury. Situation was affected because he already is injured. Major, I'm here to report a work injury. Deuce and Hudacek had an accident while performing their duties in an infantry car. This most likely happened because they are injured. They should be sent to rest if possible and have someone else to do upgrading for now. Yeah, that would have been the thing. Oof, minus 70 health. What the hell happened? The roof must have fallen in him or something. Pause. Please let me assume that he is no longer... It's okay. Neither of them need to be in there now. That job is done. And we have space for 3 more soldiers. I would like to get some more upgrades done. Now, did I see someone had ranked up to corporal? Yeah, and it was the guy I thought as well. That's nice. So he's gone corporal. I don't know if he's actually ever done any work, has he? Let's have a look at him. Okay, he's leveled up. He doesn't have any role points. I don't know that he's actually been out fighting. But we've been using him as an engineer. It's been quite nice. He's a level 3 engineer, which is excellent. With an excellent work efficiency. And he's quite fit anyway. And he's a problem solver. Has a solution for any problem. Whereas I know people who are the opposite. They have a problem for every solution. What would charisma give him? Affects work efficiency of cooks and some combat skills. Why only of cooks? That's curious. Willpower is good for workers and engineers and some combat skills. I mean, he's an engineer. I'm going to put it in there. He's kind of a specialist engineer who goes out fighting only when he has to. So, shall we see who's in here? There's no one injured in this one. Oh, that's the engineer's car. That's fine. And all the injured people are in this one and slowly healing. This is the most comfortable one that I've got. Right, let's have a look out. So do we have... Oh, you idiots were supposed to return. Right, off we go. Let's hope I haven't left anyone behind, actually. Where does the train track go? So it does go around here. So it's probably worth stopping. Oh, there's a doctor. Ah, nice. Train composition is only for changing, so that's fine. We're not changing anything. Why did that rattle like I just spent some money? Suddenly I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Anyway, doctors often treat your sick and injured. However, the doctor can spare time and resources to treat serious injuries only. Both factions in Civil War are aggressively recruiting doctors for their own purposes, and those who are left have no shortage of work. Only soldiers with a negative status, such as injured or ill, can be treated. Do you know what? I think it's worth it to get rid of these things for 300. As we have no doctor's car, I'm paying that. Good. That was worth it. I don't suppose the merchant's going to have anything. Ammunition. Do you know what? I think the ammunition here is... It is more expensive, isn't it? I'm sure that was 9. Is that 9 per round? No, it can't have been. No, I don't know. There's lots of it. But I don't feel like I can afford to buy it. How do you manage your money in this game? I daren't sell any of the fuel. I could potentially sell some of these things. We could sell a couple of vodkas. And I dare sell a cigar. The coffee is just for morale. Coffee's not worth a lot. The food gets rid of the starving, and I think that's going to be really important, so I daren't sell those. I daren't really sell the weapons. I've only got 3 grenades. We better accept that. It's just giving me a little bit of working capital. It's not very good. Okay, so our next stop... Oh, is this the end of the line? This is the end of the line in this region. So what we're going to do, this requires a housebreaker. And I say housebreaker, I mean a housekeeper, of course. Right, let's do this. Select a squad. We need to put... It's not them, and it's not them. Let's disband that squad. Oh, did I have another one? Oh, my bad. Okay, let's edit this one. So we don't need him or him. So we need our burglar. And then we need... Where's our nice lady medic? She's the housekeeper. It is that one there. So they're the things that we need. And then Pavel can go because he's not really good for anything else. So, yeah, we'll throw him in as a machine gunner. They can have extra skills. What skills can you have? Inspire caution. Make sure nearby soldiers aren't taking unnecessary risks, slightly increasing their defense but decreasing their attack speed. Or a dangerous mind. It uses intellect to inflict more damage. I am going to do that because let's see if we can like reduce the amount of damage that we have incoming, which could be good. And as a machine gunner, silent steps. Okay. Like, is that part of the machine gunners one? It says any combat role, so... Right, confirm and deploy. So those guys are moving off in front. And they'll catch up when the train gets to... Oh, I'm going to need to send somebody out to that wood place as well, aren't I? Which is just going to be an anybody. That's going to be an anybody thing. I'm just going to run my guys down as we go steaming past. Major, the lookouts have spotted an obstruction ahead. It seems like a large tree has fallen on the tracks. We need to remove it. Stop the train. I think we have a demolition guy, and if this is booby-trapped like it was last time, this should fix it. So he loses morale, because apparently his idea of going is just to ram everything off the tracks. It's crazy. Resolve. Clear the track. Oh, it's just a 2 hour. It's just a 2 hour pause, which is okay. I don't know if these guys are due anywhere else actually, but let's see what we get. Oh, it's going to take time anyway. I don't like this ticking up. It's this suddenly added pressure in. What did we get then? We went through the place as usual. We got some nice metal and a tiny bit of fuel, but some good experience. Okay, so what does this give us? So that's a merchant, so we need a trader, and that's a merchant. I don't see any point in going to the gun merchant because I've got no money. So I can't see any benefit in going there. I can deploy. I guess these guys can... There's one other place for them to go. Actually, there's 2 other places for them to go. And we want squad number 3 on this. So let's go for reroute. We may as well send them off ahead. And the train... This is resolved, is it? We can move again. Good. Oh, there's an accident. Oh my god, people are always getting bloody hurt. It's a dangerous life on the railways. Right, so we may as well... We need to dispatch a squad to this. And this can be a squad of just anybody's. So these guys who don't matter, they're going to go and see the merchant. So I need 3... The hell is that? Shaken. Oh, you need some rest. Yep. Yep. And I'd like the guy who's shaken to have a proper rest. He can go, actually. We have no particular bonuses going in there. Confirm that. And deploy. So this will bring us some timber back. And then the train can go to here. Oh, hang on, I've not moved the flipping train. I wondered why things weren't moving there. I thought, this doesn't look quite right. We're nearly at the end of this little section, actually. So this bit's actually gone quite quick, because I felt like there's not been an awful lot that we can actually do in some of these. Yep, get the lumber. We've taken a few trees down, 79. Excellent. Oh, you may as well... You don't have the rest of the... So you may as well return. And... let's have a look. Explore. And also, select squad. We are going to select this one. And the train... Train may as well move to here, because we've got some stuff at the lake to do. Yep, these guys are like, wait for us. Right, what have we got? We can buy food. Is it? What does a pie do? Morale. A lot of morale. Coffee, vodka. Roasted meat. At the moment, I don't think we need any of these. Because we've got no one who is starving and hungry. So let's save our money. Should we just... No, let's leave the guys on the train to recover. Oh, wait, idiots. Yeah. Come home. Are you done? What do you get? He managed to burgle some stuff. And he got some cloth, cigars, and alcohol. Which is quite good. And I guess we're going to send him straight to there as well. And we want squad number... Is it number 3 again? Okay, they're going to be getting a bit tired. I think we've got someone tired. Oh no, that just means they're out of ammunition, so that's okay. Right, do we have anyone that we can build or upgrade on here at the moment? So we've got infantry car number 1, which I've been using as the as the infirmary. We should probably try and upgrade this, should we? I mean, I guess we should always upgrade things where we can. It's got comfortable living. New living spaces. Yeah, it's a nice cheap one, this. So let's do it. So who's free? Actually, the guys living in this can get this done pretty quick. And I think they're okay. It's going to take no time at all to do that one. Did we have a report there? Or is that just... I think that's the squads coming back. What I could do... Did we fix that, by the way? Did we get it done? We did. Right. So the lake is going to be kind of urgent. And it's these guys. So deploy the squad to the lake. Go find us some food. I keep pausing it, and I shouldn't be doing that. Right, check that out. They're nearly there. Let me see. I've got a couple of hours, so we can upgrade something else as well. And see, now I'm desperately trying to make use of all the time I've got. So the infantry car, repairs and upgrades. This was... Can I give it a name, by the way? Because that would be awesome if I could. This one, this makes it a cozy place. Stamina recovery by 1 per hour. And this one, that's just additional living spaces. The cozy place. Let's start that. 200 cloth. Right, that's me out of cloth. But it doesn't mean to say I can't do other things. The engineers. Oh, what can we do in here? So we're working on... We're still working on the uniforms, I think. Is that right? Yeah, we are. So I don't... Well, I guess I could go for repair and upgrade, because they can research whilst we're on the tracks. That'll give us the stove. This... Oh, what's this one? Metal plating. Ah, that's a lot of stuff. Decreases the chance of a train car malfunction by 30% for 50 metal. Yeah, we must have some people idle, do we? He needs rest, so I need to leave him where he is. And I guess the others are currently... They're exhausted, so I'll leave them be. I guess I need to wait for the other one to finish then. And we've got someone arrived at this place. So you explore. And then that, we have actually, and without getting caught up here, we have actually managed to cover, I think, everything here, apart from the arms dealer. Nice. Then we go into the repairs and upgrades. And we should have some idle bodies. Do you know what? I think they're stuck in here. Yeah, they are. That's why. So now we can put, not you. And this is going to be done real quick. And they get a little bit of bonus XP for this, so. Does that, no, it doesn't pause. I thought it might. So you guys are done. We found some secret stash with, and the housekeeper found some stuff. We found a medicine cabinet. Oh, this was the mother load here. So we've got 16 fuel, 700 quid, a first aid kit, and some stimulants and a load of experience. That was good. See, that's why it pays to send the right people off on the right job. I don't... Did we send anyone here? I think we did, and we didn't want anything. So I think if we can upgrade one more thing... So the infantry car for repairs and upgrades is probably all we can do. We could go the stove. Increases the inner temperature by 2 levels when on. Consumes 3 fuel. I'm saving all the fuel for when it gets cold. I know that's going to be bad. Did we not do the sturdy materials on this one? Oh, I did the sturdy materials on the workshop car. The reinforced chassis increases the maximum durability of the train car by 200 points. It sounds like a sensible thing to have, doesn't it? And the only thing we can't get more additional living spaces. I could, for all the infantry, get the cozy living on... Oh, I can't, actually. What do we need on that? It's cloth that's out. So it's only these ones. Okay, we're not doing too bad, actually, for cozy living. It could be worse. What about the engine? Either the engine here. Hey, Elowin. Trains are cool. Oh, steamy. Steam trains are cool. I don't really see the attraction in diesel engines and stuff. I mean, they're fascinating bits of kit, but these have like some sort of charm to it. I don't know, at least from someone who's rarely got to ride on one, they seem like they have a bit more charm. Strengthened combustion chamber increases the top speed of both speed modes. For 250 metal, I think that's a good one. Hall power enhancement increases the locomotive strength by 1 car. Now, at the moment, I don't see that that's important. And the top speed is okay. So I think I will save the metal for the engineers doing something. Storage. Raised walls increases the capacity of the train inventory by 1,500. They're just in here. I mean, that's kind of cheap. Occupation slots. And the engine itself. So there's endurance. The sturdy materials. I like the idea of that for 50. Let's go that. And let's get the workers out of here. You guys are done. And put them in here. I like being able to switch the workers around like this. I like concentrating them in one job and getting it done really fast. Not sure what level they are, but... Isn't that awesome? Oh, we have a mission. Is it the lake? Okay, what loot did we get from the lake? One thing that bugs you in regards to apocalypse movies and such, suddenly people forget about simple things such as bicycles and steam engines. I don't know if I call the steam engines simple, but yeah, totally with your own bicycles. If you have to escape the zombie horde, or just get anywhere across as like just a desert wasteland, I think I'd rather do it on a bike than on foot. What do we get? We found some herbs, so basically we just got a load of herbs. Oh, and some bonus food, so that was doing it. We're kind of cutting it about even for food. We're not making massive gains when we're finding stuff, but we're not losing too much either. So at this point, it is time to move on. Go ahead and get to Samura. There's going to be a... Okay. Oh. Chuff, chuff. Let's go. I think I've been there. I sent a squad to this place. I can see the benefit of getting the maximum speed of both modes up if we have to travel across a map. It gives us more time to stop and rest, and more time or more ways of escaping of that. Right, a messenger awaits. Okay, I'm going to need some coffee for this. This sounds important. And it's cold. I get caught up in the game so much. Never mind. It's a good job I like lukewarm coffee. There's no turning back. This activity will move you to the next region. You won't be able to go back. Are you sure? Yes. Samara, a beautiful city of theatre and art, a former fortress of anti-Bolsheviks until the Reds conquered it. Luckily, it was recently freed by the legionaries. The locals greet you as heroes just by virtue of your uniform. A familiar face comes to you, a messenger and diplomat for the Legion. This, I don't know about Samara, but it is generally true that the Czechoslovak Legion did free and secure certain towns along the route for their own use, but also to keep the Reds out. And also, they'd early on in their journeys, or their adventure, I guess you could even call it, they'd made a deal with the White Russians to help them. And that they then had to turn back on that later when something went wrong for the White Russians and they were getting their asses kicked. So that's why some people, or Russians, I think, some of the White Russian supporters would have considered these guys traitors. They handed over the leader of the White Russians to get free passage from the Reds, because I think by this time they were probably just sick of Russia and just wanted to get home. So there's so many different stories and different aspects for their journey. And each time you see something like this, I'd highly go and recommend everyone check it out on the Great War channel presented by Indy Nidell. Just look up the Czechoslovak Legion. They've got about an 8-minute special video on it from what they did after World War I, which is this journey here. There's another video on it from in the events of the fighting of the First World War further west. But it's absolutely fascinating. And it's just one of them stories that you think, this can't be true. But yeah, it's a good one. It's good to see you, Bozina. It's been a while. Why are you still here? Didn't you get the order to retreat? Good to see you too. Yes, I got the order, but there were still things to do. Could I join you on the way? It seems you are the last train. Well, isn't that a good job? We just upgraded the crew capacity. Of course you can. Welcome, sister. So we get a cook and a doctor. We're well off for cooks. It's just a shame we don't have a buffet wagon. Okay, so excellent. One railroad sleeper at a time. We're leaving. Go. Oh, did she not give us
The inexperience of our commanding officer soon became apparent. The morale of the unit suffered, and every day our hopes were dashed by the conflict that raged around us. Some of us even felt we had it better back in the trenches. That fear, it never left us. Nor did the longing for our homeland, or our courage. For we stopped and saved fellow legionaries where we could, even if it cost us dearly. Yet, our nation's leaders continued to stress the importance of our neutrality, while at the same time ordering us to secure military objectives, often to help the whites. Slowly, I realized the futility of our position. It had become impossible to remain impartial. Looking back, I would not want the burden of responsibility our commander bore. The hunger, anger, and despair of so many lives was difficult to withstand, as was the fighting, which went on and on without relent. A storm upon a restless human sea.
Okay, end of chapter 2. Are we only there? Oh wow, I thought we'd have got here. So is each one of these tiny things a chapter? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm looking at 13 chapters, I think, in this. So I don't know. I feel like we did everything that we could. Train crew. We've got quite the legion on board here. Got a way to go. Better stock up on vodka and tea. I feel like it's going to get colder soon.
Orders, Major. They say our train will be the last one leaving for Vladivostok. The fact is, our legionaries are scattered up and down the line. It's imperative we bring everybody home, so we'll have to search the villages and regroup at certain stations, and without a fuss. It's important we don't push the Reds too far. This isn't our fight. That said, it seems everyone's a communist now, and they all want our guns. There may be no other option than to fight our way through. Logistics are now our primary concern. The more weapons and supplies we can add to our reserves, the greater our chances of surviving what awaits us in Siberia.
I'm just looking at that cutscene video there. Is that real video or is that animation? Or is it real video then had some filter to make it look like animation? Because that looked really, really good. Winter is coming, as they say. Good old Sean Bean. Langer approaches you with a thin stack of papers, places them in front of you and spreads them across your table. There is a sense of urgency in his eyes. Even at first glance, you can tell that he's put a substantial amount of effort into gathering this information. It did look real, didn't it? Yeah, it looks really nice anyway. I've put together as much information about where we might find our remaining soldiers, or at least where to start. We have 3 places to check. None of them holds much promise of finding anyone. Nevertheless, this is all we have. Some of it is outdated, and some of it is an estimate, but I advise you to search for every soul that needs to go home. Thank you, Captain. Proceed. So we've got 3 people to pick up. We're in a depot. Ooh, what can we do in the depot? See, how the hell are we supposed to raise 14,000 gold to buy a hospital car? Or 12,000 to buy a kitchen car? Unless I sell one. I just don't see how we're supposed to do this. What's at the merchant? Wood and fuel. I mean, it's not like we can pick up the guns. If we could pick up the guns of the soldiers we killed, we'd be quids in. But I'm getting nowhere close to this. Hey, Tomby. Hope you're all well, boss. Howdy chatting, mods. I'm doing fine, thanks. How are you doing? What are you playing now? Have you moved on from Baldur's Gate 3, or are you still powering away at that? I could sell some kidneys. In fact, we've got 22 people on this train. They don't need 2 kidneys each. If I sold 22 kidneys, do you think I could buy a hospital car to put them all in while they recover? That sounds like a great deal, doesn't it? Okay, I guess we're shipping out because we have no money, and I just can't see how we can afford some more. I think I probably got too many soldiers. I think the idea is you recruit more soldiers where you find them. You maybe let them inadvertently die, and then you sell their old gun. I think that's what I'm doing wrong. Where the hell am I on this one?